Good morning, people. I just landed in your town. Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.
Welcome to the podcast that is number one on your drunk dial list. Hashtag just saying.
I was too busy doing the drinking signal.
I'm a mess today. All of this.
Messy.
Yep, I sure am. I don't know what's happening anymore. This has been
An odd, long week.
This has been a week that if I drank, I would drink to forget it.
Good idea. Too bad it wasn't St. Patty's Day again.
Yeah.
Everybody out there get trashed like I said at the end of last week's show?
Responsibly. Call your Uber lover. I am, alright, I will say first, before anything else, I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. A 3-hour tour. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. I had one of those deals last night where it's
Let's
like,
make a deal.
oh, I wish I was making, like, you know that thing that you do? I'm glad the cap is on. You know that thing that you do when, like, you look at the clock and you go, okay, if I fall asleep now, I can get 6 hours of sleep.
Yep.
And you go, okay, if I fall asleep now, I get 4.5 hours of sleep. Okay, if I fall asleep now, the last time that I said that to myself, it was 3 hours. So I actually don't technically know how much sleep I got last night. It could be less than 3. I don't know.
I actually got a little more last night than I did the previous couple nights.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh!
I've been napping a lot this week.
Because you turned 40!
Yeah.
You are a nap legend now.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
No! Don't say that about naps. Naps are great.
They are, but I don't want to take a nap just a couple hours before I have to go to bed.
That's a little excessive. I don't know that I'd be able to.
I'm falling asleep around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm waking up around 9:30, 10. Just to be wide awake at like 1 o'clock. Going,
were you watching that Amy Schumer thing again?
no.
That special was boring.
Her pussy put us to sleep.
Yeah, that was the episode last week. Okay. The plus side, and I'll probably jinx it, but I haven't been coughing as much these last 2 days. Seriously, it's been like more of a clear my throat kind of cough.
Let's see what happens in about 20 minutes.
Now that I said that, it's effed. But
Hey.
I'm trying. So, this is what happened this week. I woke up on Wednesday, as you do.
Hopefully.
And I got ready for... Yeah.
Any day you wake up is supposed to be good.
So, I got ready for work. And I got in my car. Now, I have been having trouble with my rear... Listen to the whole thing before you jump into hysterics.
I'm having trouble with my rear.
My rear driver's side tire. Okay. It's been giving me trouble for a while. Actually, I went to... I'm going to name drop these guys so I can tell them to fuck off. I went to Sullivan Tire. Now, they have tire in their name.
Yes.
So they do. So you figure that they would have a little bit of knowledge about tires.
You'd think.
So I went there and I said, I'm having trouble with my back passenger, not driver.
My rear.
Sorry, why do I say rear again? You squeal like a schoolboy. So,
Anus.
so
Thanks.
So I'm having trouble with the back driver's side tire. So the guy says, okay. And they took my car away. He took it away. No! And he comes back, and what had occurred was I had the back passenger tire plugged prior to this. It's been plugged twice. I have like the maximum amount of plugs you can have on a tire. They're like, we can't do any more to this. There's no actual.
This tire's getting a lot of action.
There's no more actual rubber on this tire. It's just hope now. You have hope on the back of your car.
Rubber.
And yeah, rubber hope. So, what ended up happening was there was something wrong with that tire that I hadn't realized yet. So they fixed that tire and did not fix the other tire.
The main one you came to get looked at?
The one I came to get looked at.
Yeah.
So I was a little pissed about that. And it's like maybe once a month, I have to put air in it. Mm-hmm. And this has been ongoing since like October of last year. Mm-hmm. So I've been yeah, because remember we went to go do a video shoot and I was like, I have to put air in my tire.
Yep. Second it.
Yeah.
Haven't done that in a while.
You haven't. So I was like, son of a bitch. So I got to
That was weird.
I don't want you to think that I'm neglectful. What was happening was I was saving up for tires. Tires can be expensive. Mm-hmm. It costs you like $600 or whatever.
Yep.
For tires. So I was yeah, boo. So I was saving up. And it was just it got ahead of me. It got away from me. So I got up Wednesday and my tire pressure light was on. So I assumed that it was the same culprit, that back tire. Right? So I drive to Cumbies. That's Cumberland Farms for people who are out of state. It's a little convenience store. /
gas station.
I don't know what we can... Like a Circle K, I guess. I don't know what the West Coast equivalent would be, but whatever. So...
Let us know.
Let us know!
Oh, shit.
Let me know what the West Coast equivalent of Circle K would be. Okay. So I pull into Cumbies, as we call it around here, and I go back to that back tire, and I check the PSI, the air. And
pounds per square inch?
Yeah, pounds per square inch. And it was normal. Mm-hmm. And I went, well, screw you. And it was
like 30 or 35 range?
It was a chilly morning. Not as chilly as it could be. But, it wasn't sunshine.
Chilly enough for us to say it's chilly.
It wasn't sunshine and lollipops out there at 6 a.m. And the bitch of it is I was already running late for work.
Boo!
So I'm like, all right, now I have to play the guessing game and figure out which tire needs tender love and care. Yeah, so back one, all set. So I jump to the front. Front one, nope, that's all set. So I go around the front passenger tire. Mm-hmm. I went, oh, you've been naughty. So
you need a spanking.
So I hook up the thing, 10 psi.
Oh.
It might as well have just been flat. Mm-hmm. It was actually flat. So I spent the rest of my money putting air in the...
Shut up and take my money!
Shut up and take my money! So I spent the rest of my money putting air in that tire. I got up to like 36. Just good enough. Yeah. Good enough. It's pretty much where it's supposed to be anyway.
Yep.
So put the little cappy back on. Put the thingy back. Jump in my car. The light's out. Everything's good.
Yay!
So I get in my car and I call my work and I said, "Listen, I had a tire thing. I know it's
you're not gonna want to hear this."
Yes. Right. It's every couple of months I'm late for work because I got to put air in the effing tire.
Or some other car problem.
No, no.
It's always something.
It's usually that tire. Or I gotta stop for gas. And that's when everybody else in the world decides they want to get gas. So I'm behind the world.
Behind the world.
Behind the world.
Behind the other cars.
I have something about that. Remind me after.
We are the world?
Yeah, remind me after. So...
I'll try. I can't guarantee anything.
I don't want to get too far off. So I call work and I said, listen, sorry, I'm late again because of this stupid tire.
Son of a bitch.
I'll be like 10, 15 minutes late. I'll make it up. So I hang up because I have I have an answering service that I call for that. I don't have to talk to an actual person, which is great. Cool. I love it. It's great. I can just leave my quick message. Actually, it's called the sick line, and you're supposed to call when you're sick. But Tara calls it when she's late. And the way that I'm
sick of being late.
And the way that I always start the message is, I'm not calling in sick. I am going to be late. But I'm going to be there. I'm not calling in sick.
I promise I'll be there. Don't be mad at me, please.
Yeah, very rarely. So...
You'll love it at my job. You want to call anything.
Well...
You just text one of your coworkers and tell them.
I'm in. I see snowflakes. I'm staying home. Snowflake. Stay home. So I get on the highway.
Shut down the city.
I'm on the highway. Yeah, I'm on a highway.
Okay.
So I'm on Route 24. Okay. It's a shit-tacular highway. I hate Route 24 almost as much as I hate 93.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure a lot of other people will second that motion.
Yeah, if you're from Massachusetts, you hate 24.
The only good thing about 24 is on both sides of the highway you have a BK.
Near exit 15.
Yep.
Yeah. The
24-hour. Right. It's like looking at a mirror.
The 24-hour BKs.
Yep.
The 24 hours. Yeah.
You can have one on either side.
Yep. So, matter of fact, I pass exit 15, and I am. It's like I just pass it. I'm in the left lane, which is the passing lane and the lane that you're supposed to be in when you do 80 miles an hour, which is what I was doing.
Yep. Look at that.
And then I was telling that story at work, and somebody had the nerve to like, why were you doing 80 miles an hour on the highway? Because you're supposed to.
It's called a fast lane.
And she goes...
And to Tara, 80 miles an hour is like 50.
Well, here's the thing.
She doesn't realize how fast it really is. It doesn't look like it when you look out the window.
It doesn't.
Right.
And here's the thing. Generally around these parts, around these here parts, you can, while the speed limit is like 65, you can do like 70. And the police will be like, eh.
You're supposed to have like a window of room. Like, I've been told like a 15-mile-an-hour window, but I think that...
I don't, but other people do.
That depends on the officer, I guess.
Yeah, Tara doesn't get that, but other people probably get it. So, I'm doing 80, and traffic is allowing me to do so. So, aces.
For them.
It normally doesn't. So I was happy. I had music going. I was having... And it wasn't a great start to my day because of the tire inflation, but such is life.
You know what would have made that morning a lot better for you?
Sex?
Yeah, that would be. If you were driving with the guy that we talked about before that cooks breakfast in his car.
Oh! Captain Breakfast!
Yes.
Oh, Captain Crunch.
That would have made your morning a lot better.
Yeah, flipping flapjacks on my dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
Effing
some
right.
eggs, some bacon. Shit.
Some eggs, bacon. Shit. Not Canadian bacon, because that shit's just ham. I don't know why Canada calls it bacon. It's ham.
I was drinking my soda.
Sorry.
I couldn't laugh right away when you said ham.
Ham. So, okay. Ham. Yeah, so here are the stats. 80 miles an hour. Tire. My tire doesn't just like go flat and just, hey, you got a flat tire. Oops. My tire fucking explodes.
I'm laughing because the way she said that.
It exploded. It wasn't just, when you get a flat tire and you get that little thumpy noise? Mm-hmm. This was like, boom, I was on the rim.
Instantly?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, it shredded.
Shredded wheat?
Shredded tire.
Yep.
I was like, holy shit. First of all, the sound of it was like...
A gunshot?
Yes. Like, what the fuck? And then trying to control a car while you're on the rim at 80 miles an hour is something like my nerves were just like, I'm going to die. Everything in my body was like, we're going to die right now.
I've been thinking of so many scenarios.
You might just shit yourself because we're going to die right now. I didn't.
That would be one of them.
That's okay.
I didn't. Smashing into the median in the middle, smashing into other cars, flipping over, rolling over.
I didn't, but I think I would have been forgiven if I did. Mm-hmm. So I do my best to...
Sorry. Did that really happen, though?
What?
If your car like landed on its side?
I thought we were still talking about shitting yourself.
No.
If that really happened, you'd have to go home.
If that really happened and you called to work and told them about that,
yeah,
I bet your supervisor would probably still say, "You still coming in? You okay? You still coming in?
Are you dead? Well, you got a pulse. Come on in.
I'll give you as much time as you need, but you're coming in, right?"
So, I get the car under control. I get over to the side.
Yay!
And my very next phone call, after listening to my heart beat out of my chest for 10 minutes, was work. And I said, yeah. Remember how I called and said the tire thing? Yeah, I almost just died. I don't know if I'm coming in today. And I was so frazzled from the whole thing that the message sounded like I was a speedhead and just like, okay, I don't know if I'm coming in. I almost died. The tire just exploded and then, oh my god! I don't know if I'm coming in. I don't know if I'm coming in. I might. I don't know.
If it sounded like that, I wonder if that was shared.
Anyway. Oh, I leave horrible messages for people. And not just like work, just messages in general. That's why I don't like leaving messages to people. Because I just get scatterbrained and I'll leave like 20-minute messages. Like, oh, so...
I'll keep redoing the message till I'm happy with it. That's my thing. All right. Good example.
Okay.
I recently finally was able to move to a new desk at work.
Yeah.
The one that I should have been in the past year. Because my coworker had gotten herself another job and left. So I finally get the desk that I should have been at.
Yeah.
So after taking 2 hours to move my stuff into the desk. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It took almost 3 hours. I went on the phone and I had to change my code because moving to that desk, there's a different number program for that one.
Uh-huh.
And I had to go call into the number that we check for our messages. And I had to change the code and change the message because there's still like her voice and her message.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I sat there for like 15-20 minutes repeating myself of what message I want to say. I just kept doing it. Nope. Press 2. No, I'm not happy with that one. Nope.
Mine at work, mine is the At work, mine is the automated, you have reached the desk of. Oh. And it's not even my name. It's just, you've reached the desk and nobody's at the desk. My cell phone is the automated thing, the person you're trying to reach. Because I hate leaving those.
I'm busy having sex. I'll call you back later. I'm banging the coworker in the broom closet. I'll be in later. I'll be in later.
First one. Anyways. So yeah, I don't like leaving those. I don't like creating messages. I don't like leaving messages for people. I have, because it's a company-wide thing, the voicemail. So my boss can access it. The HR lady can access it, and I am at least 70% sure the owners of the company can access it.
I would say so.
So I just have a feeling that every time they hear me come on and just, okay, I'm not calling in sick, but they just start shaking their head. Yeah.
No,
okay.
Tara's gonna be late again.
Yeah. That's not all the time. Maybe once a month or something. It's because of that fucking tire.
It's that time of the month. It's Tara's time of the month.
Actually, the last one that I called in for snow, I'd gotten up, and we have an automated line we have to call to find out if there's work. So I had called the line, and it hadn't been updated yet. Now, I live not next door to my work. I have like an hour or so commute. So
we have almost the same commute.
Yeah, we do.
She works one city over from where I do.
So I had to make the executive decision. Do I want to brave and go in? Or do I want to just say, fuck it? And
second one.
Yeah.
I go for the second one. Stay home.
It was the second one.
Woo!
Well, I called up and of course I'm sleepy. So I call up and I'm like, hey, it's Tara.
Guess what?
It's going to be really bad. And I just did this whole big spiel about how I can't come into work. It's bad. And my car, it's tires. What can I do?
I'm driving my mom's car. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah, I did do that one. My car's still in the shop. I got my mom's car. This isn't going to work for me. It's not going to work for me.
It's not good in the snow. It's a death trap. I'm not coming in.
That car is awful in the snow. Which I told her about, and she was like, I don't go anywhere. Yeah, I know, because the gas is too expensive and it's horrible in the snow. So
my parents don't really leave the house anymore.
Yeah.
My parents barely go out.
So I call and I leave a frantic voicemail. And then I call my husband.
There should always be a second one.
I know he should have been first, but, work pays me and my husband doesn't, so... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, although he has offered a few times, but, if I leave it on the dresser... He slips
you something every now and then, but it ain't money.
I've tried to earn extra cash that way. Just the things you got to do.
Well, you're still not getting the cash, then you better hold it back. Boy, you ain't getting that until I get some of this.
So... I call him up, and his cell phone is on, but the ringer is
No
off.
one's home.
The ringer is off.
Might be on the air.
So it's ringing and ringing and ringing, and there's nothing. He's not picking up. So then I call the house phone.
Hello?
Oh my god! And I call the house phone, and of course, after like 3 rings,
that's when he picks up.
The thing picks up. No, he didn't. So I get the answering machine.
On the answer machine.
Oh, I know.
So he picks up.
So I get the answering machine, and I say, I know you're asleep. I need you to wake the fuck up.
Oh, he was home.
Yeah, he was home.
All right.
It was 7:30 in the morning.
Too early.
He was asleep. So I started leaving this big, huge message. I'm like, listen, I am on the side of the road. I need you to pick up the phone right now. I am on the... You don't even understand. I almost just died. Pick up the phone. You're almost a widower. Pick up the phone.
Do you know what else could happen to me while I'm standing here?
So he gets on the phone. Finally. And he goes, oh my God.
I'm up.
And he goes, are you okay? Well, yeah, I am. Did you call a tow truck? No, I called you. And then he goes, okay, you're going to call AAA, right? Well, yeah, I just wanted to call and tell you I wasn't dead. And then he goes, which tire was it? And I told him the front tire, and he goes, oh.
1 of 4 on my car.
Yeah, there's only a 1 in 4 chance that I'll get it correct. And he said, have you seen, did you, like, is it really bad? Like, what does it look like? And I said, I don't know. I can't get out of the car. And he goes, why can't you get out of the car? I said, well, because people are flying past me doing 70 miles an hour, and I feel very uncomfortable opening up my car door right now.
And seats aren't the way they were designed back in like the 40s and 50s where you can just slide across.
You can't do that!
And get out the other side.
Because I had thought of that. And then I thought of the intricate math that would be involved to make me do that.
I lift my leg over here, and then I'm going to get this shift stick up my ass.
I tried very hard to formulate some kind of plan where I could do that safely.
You got to Spider-Man your way out.
It just wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen at all.
But, right, because you don't have the theme song for Spider-Man, so.
Does whatever a spider can. To just swing from a web. Take a look overhead. It's terror.
Now, if you actually had the theme song in the car, then I'd give it a shot.
So I call AAA, and I have this big. You gotta go through, getting the member thing, and then the woman's like, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm right in front
of my
of
car. What do you think I am?"
Earth, Earth, bitch, where are you? So
I'm in Nevada.
I'm literally right in front of a mile marker. So I tell her the mile marker I'm in front of, the exit that's coming up on between. And she's like, okay. And then she goes, so exit 15? No! She goes, hey, you already passed the BK? Yes, I've already passed the Burger King. Huh? I've already passed the Burger King. Yes.
You've been here before, haven't you?
Oh, you from here.
Where you live?
Where you at? Can you come pick me up? Where you
we'll
at?
Hang out afterwards.
Where you at? New phone, who this? So she goes, okay, it's going to be like 30, 40 minutes. Somebody will get out to you. And I said, okay.
That's usually the given time to give. Up to like 45.
Well, here's the thing. I found out afterward, right? Is that if you are on the highway, like stuck on the highway, you are automatically a priority case.
Should be.
They want to get you out. They want to get you going. They want to get you out of there.
They want to keep you alive to be a member.
We need those member dues, motherfucker.
Yes.
So I hang up with her. I called Jay back. I said, they're going to be here in like half an hour or something. He said, okay. He goes, you want me to come wait with you? And I said, by the time you get out here to wait with me, he's going to be here.
You'll be waiting by yourself.
No, you'll be sitting there by yourself, twiddling your thumbs.
You'll be waiting for me.
Playing your Nintendo DS, whatever it is you do. Whatever it is you do when I'm not home. I won't be here. And he goes, okay. Then he said, are you going to call into work? And I said, I have no idea if I'm going into work. I don't know anything that's going on. I said, I am focused on the immediate task. I need the tow truck guy to come here, put the whatever, if I have a spare, if I have the donut tire. I was like, donuts. Oh. If I have the donut tire, I need to get moving. Once I get mobile, I can tell you what my plan is. So he goes, okay, just let me know. And then he goes, I don't think you should go to work today. You've been traumatized. I said, I have been traumatized, and I do not want to go to work today. So I was posting on social media my plight, and my supervisor saw it. She's like, holy shit. And while I was sitting there, I think I had texted you. I texted my boss.
You texted me and you sent me a picture of the tire.
Yeah. And I texted my boss and I said, I don't know if you heard my insane message. I was like, but this is what's happening. And she goes, okay, are you coming in today? And I said, I don't know. The tow truck guy's not here yet. He might not be here till like 8, after 8.
He won't be here till 8 p.m.?
8 p.m. I'll be here just sewing, doing whatever.
He's like the cable guy. I got this window from 8 to 8. He could be here anytime.
Said, I don't know. Whenever he gets here, and, So she goes, all right. And she writes me back and goes, all right, you do what you need to do, but I really need you here. Okay. Well, as fantastic as it is to be needed, I don't think my pay reflects my importance. And I was going to write her back and say that, but I was like, nah, I don't feel like getting fired today. I already have troubles.
Right, because you're joking on your end, but text can be taken.
She ain't going to take it that way.
Text cannot show how you mean something.
I've actually tried a few times to joke around with her, and she has a different sense of humor than me. So she doesn't... It flies by her and waves. She can't even see it in a rearview mirror. It's that far.
I like Fritos.
Yeah. I like Cheetos. And lemonade. I got a wallet. Hi, Steve! I have to cut that whole thing out now because of the cough. It's okay.
You probably get away with cutting out the cough. And
So the tow truck guy shows up. He was rather surly for somebody, you know. I mean, I was not really in any danger, but I had been through a
stranger danger.
Yeah. I said that today. This woman, no, not something along those lines. This woman came in, who doesn't normally work on Fridays. So my supervisor go running over to her and goes, "Oh, Susie, it's so good to see you. Happy Friday." Gives her a big hug. And I give her this look.
She gets a hug, you know?
And I give her this look, and I'm like, I'm here every Friday. What the fuck? So
my love.
So I don't like when people like really touch me. And everybody at work knows that. They don't touch Sarah. So she came running over to me and she goes to touch me, like, not like inappropriately. She goes, give me a hug. HR! That was actually what I yelled. She gives me a big hug and HR! This is harassment! I need an adult! And then she starts laughing and she looks at me and she goes, HR's not here yet. And then she goes, you are the adult. I said, well, that's fucked up. Everybody's screwed now. I can't be the adult. It reminds me, a few weeks ago, I'm so off topic again. A few weeks ago, my
been doing that for a year.
One of my younger nephews has a girlfriend. He's 18,
Ooh.
18 or 19. We'll say 19. It fits.
Nice.
He's got a girlfriend. They've been going out for maybe almost a year.
Aww.
And her mom came to Sunday dinner. Because people just show up at my family's Sunday dinners. So her mom shows up there.
She probably heard how funny your parents are. Wants to see for herself.
Well, it gets crazy between like me and my older nephew, and it gets rowdy. So we were all in the living room, and it was me, my nephews, the girlfriend, and the girlfriend's mother. And I sat there and I was hit by this realization that I am the oldest person in the room. Like, I am the adult. I'm the oldest adult.
That's sad, isn't it?
That is pathetic. I was like, I'm the one. Like, if somebody's and then I go, well, back in my day. Like, I'm that.
You are saying that.
I'm the adult. And I was just mortified. Because she was like 35-ish. She wasn't... Yeah, she was like around 35. 36. She had her kid really, really young.
Here's another example. Of how we're like that. Our parents drive around and they listen to like the oldies channels. The 50s music, the 60s.
My dad's a big Rolling Stones guy. He likes 70s rock.
There you go. Meanwhile, I'm driving over here today, listening to 90s.
Yeah, well, that's oldies now.
80s and 90s are our version of their 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
80s
we are doing the old person thing.
80s is the oldies and 90s too.
The music was awesome then.
Yeah.
It sucks now.
Yeah.
80s and 90s rocked.
Yes.
70s were pretty cool.
Yeah, I like I like a lot of 70s stuff.
At work today, I was putting on iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
I put on the 50s channel.
Old school.
There's a lot of good songs being played today.
Nice!
A lot of them were actually in movies.
There you go.
I wrote them all. They played like 6 of them in a row. That was involved in movies that I watched. I wrote them all down. Like, this would be a great CD for my car.
Earth Angel, Earth Angel. So, anyways.
Where were we? Wait, weren't you on the highway at one point?
We're off me being the adults.
Oh,
I'm being the...
We're at your parents' house now.
I'm being the adult on the highway. So I like to wrap up the story before we hit the halfway.
We're almost there. Go ahead.
So, go! Hurry the fuck up and go!
Run!
So he changes the tire. I jump back in the car. I call my husband back and I said, all right, tire's all set.
Okay.
I think I have to go to work. And he said, okay. He goes, I don't think you should, but whatever.
I beg, well, tell that to my boss.
I know. So I said, well, she really needs me. And then I said, I'm going to call the mechanic, see if he can have it fixed. If he hasn't fixed today, I'm leaving work. And he goes, okay. So I call the mechanic up. This is what I get. The guy who answers the phone. I said, hi, this is Tara, and then my last name. I said, I drive a Hyundai. This is the make, the model, the year. I said, you guys had just put an engine in my car, so I should be remembered fondly. Said I blew out a tire on the highway, scared the shit out of me, and I'd like to get a new tire, please. So he goes, well, I just fix stuff. I said, what?
Oh, good. Fix my tire.
I said, what? He goes, yeah, I just fix stuff. You're going to need to talk to this guy.
Well, give me this guy.
He's not here yet.
Figures.
He goes, where are you going to
be until 10.
He goes, where are you going to be in the next 15 minutes? I said, well, I'm in
stranded.
I said, no, I was driving.
Oh.
So I said, well, I'm in my car, and I have a sneaking suspicion I'm still going to be in my car in 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm kind of a captive audience. So he goes, okay, he'll call you back. Well, he did call me back.
Yay!
And he goes, ooh, that sucks. And he goes, ooh, must have been scary. I said, yeah, it was. It was.
Oh, yes, it was.
It was.
It was very scary.
So then he said, do you want to just replace the one or you want to do them all? And I said, well,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I said, well, you know, I might as well just replace them all. Because they get real uppity, especially with, like, all-wheel drive, if you don't do them all at the same time.
You should at least do 2.
Yeah.
Because they got to wear down at the same time. So if it's a back one that's flat or whatever, 2 back ones is what you should at least get.
Mm. Ooh.
I remember that from working at Sears.
So,
back when I met our buddy Joe.
So I said, okay. I think I'm just going to do them all because 2 are junk.
Junk.
2 are junk. 2 are junk. I think the radial's coming through. I mean, I was like, might as well just do it. So he goes, yeah, you might as well. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, you're just going to get paid, so. So he's like, I'm going to get the estimate. I'll call you back, blah, blah, blah. So I get to work before.
Where you gonna be?
I get to work before he had called me back. The look on my boss's face when she saw me was like I was Jesus. I might as well have walked in.
Did you have doves fly out too?
So she was so happy to see me.
Gabriel Iglesias is awesome.
Yes, he is.
Good.
She was so happy to see me. She's like, oh, you have made my day. I am so happy you're here. And I said, well, hold your excitement. Because we need to talk. And she goes, oh! So I walk in her office and I shut the door.
And then you told her to have a seat.
Yeah. Yeah, so
we gotta talk.
Oh, I will do shit like that sometimes. If I need her for something, I'll call her up and be like, can you step in my office, please? Okay, strictly just for the video, people. This will be stricken from the audio. the strange look that Sean and I just had on our faces were because in the middle of recording, my computer just decided that it was just going to take a 10-minute break. And I'm completely shut down. So we lost all the audio. But I can get it because... So...
You can get from the video.
I can get it. It's all good. I'm not shaky yet.
Yeah.
So that's why we looked like we were going crazy.
72 minutes into the show, and that happened.
It sure did. So you were talking about
Making an offer.
Making an offer you can't refuse.
Oh, they can.
So you're gonna make them an offer they can refuse.
Yes.
All right.
So, again, original price is like $9.79, $9.75.
Yeah.
I come with 7. They come back with 9. And I see this little thing saying you'll save 79 cents off the buy now price.
Shitballs!
I'm like, no, I want to save more. How about $8? They accepted.
They accepted 8.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm thinking, I hope so, because you got three or four other ones there that you're gonna be selling. That you can still get $9.79 of.
Who is lining up to buy this guy's remotes that he thinks he can be like, no, $9.
I don't know. I'm finding a lot of these type of people on eBay though, and it's really aggravating.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna make real deals, don't put up make an offer.
I don't know why people do that. They're just whatever. I guess they're hoping that you'll just be like you'll lowball it. Yeah, exactly.
I'm no sucker at this. I've been wheeling and dealing on and sniping on eBay.
Look at Sean. I am the eBay wheeler and dealer. You cannot mess with me.
I'm one of the eBay masters.
Ooh.
And shit, I'll snipe you at the last 3 seconds.
He totally will. He's like the eBay ace. He's all over it.
I've been doing that for years.
Yeah, you have.
What was it? I forget what the item was, but I recently put a bid on the item.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put in like a $16 offer to try to win it.
Yeah.
2 other people put a $16 offer at the same second that I put mine in.
Ooh. War!
The amazing thing is, it took my bid over them.
Take that,
I was
bitch!
Psyched.
Take that!
At first, I'm thinking to myself, I put 16 to try to overbid this low price. It was probably around 8 something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, well, it's great that I won, but why did I win at 16?
I'm happy that I won, but why?
Because usually when you put like a high number, that's just supposed to outbid the other person, and you get it for whatever their last bid was.
Okay.
That's how it works.
I have like zero idea how eBay works.
Well, I'll tell you. I will tell you.
There.
Nah. But yeah. You'll win it for whatever the last bid was.
Okay.
Not for what you put down. Unless, like this, other people put down the same amount, or they put in just less of what you put in.
Mm-hmm.
Or, of course, if you get outbid, they win it, but they're going to win it from your last bid if your last bid got through.
Jesus.
Which sometimes I look at it this way. I may have lost, but I still screwed them. They're not getting much of a deal.
So they had to pay $49 for that because of me.
Screw you. Enjoy it. I still got my $49 now.
Kept my money.
You may get the item, but I can use my $49 on another item.
I kept my money.
But yeah, I checked the bid history.
Yeah.
And somehow my bid of 16 went over those 2. And they were 2 different people.
That's crazy.
That was awesome. That was pissing.
Tevin Campbell.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah. $100 for a Tevin Campbell
200.
CD. $200 for a Nope.
I don't even think it was brand new and sealed. I think it was just because it was
Used?
Yeah.
90s R&B must be hot.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on in the world today.
I think it's just because it's from the 90s. I think some people out there think, oh, this is from the 90s or this is from the 80s. All right, I'm going to put it up for $100.
Somebody will buy it.
Oh, there's always a sucker born.
Somebody will buy it. That's the thing.
They can have it.
They can have it. Y'all can have it for $200. Sean ain't sniping you for that.
Even if it says like new, which is what I usually go for.
Yeah.
Because you got brand new, still wrapped, like new condition, as if you just opened it from the store. There's no scratches, no nothing on it.
Right.
Then you got excellent, very good, good, acceptable.
Acceptable.
I stay the hell away from good and acceptable. Because to me, especially acceptable, would mean the scratches on it, there could be fingerprints on it, or there could be any other thing on the bottom that will make it so it's either not playing or the audio might not sound as good. Stay away from acceptable. Because you'll probably get it in crap condition.
Oh, gosh. That's no good.
What else you want to know?
What else do I want to know?
Talked about sniping.
The rules of eBay. Sean broke it all down for you guys. My gosh. We lost the audio.
It's heartbreaking.
It kind of is. It's okay. I can get it. It's not like we're left out in the lurch.
Lurch.
Right. That's funny because last night I spent like 2 hours going through my Spotify saved songs, because you just go and you save songs and it saves it to a folder. So I was going through my save songs and I was like, I don't really listen to that. I can get rid of that. Blah 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 blah. So I was trying to add new music too, and so I was like, I was trying to think of like obscure stuff.
Onyx.
I have Onyx. I have like, okay, I have
NWA.
I have Throw Your Guns. I have Slam.
Guns.
And they had a song called What.
What?
Exactly, which is kind of good.
What?
Like what? And so I was looking for more obscure stuff, and it's like sometimes you don't, like, something will trigger in your head, like you don't think of a song in a long time, and then you hear something it's like, oh wait, that song.
That song?
It's like, oh shit, I hadn't thought about that song in forever. Put that on my song list.
If you're actually curious about the little dance I just did in the video,
Go
to Married with Children.
Nobody's
Season 5. Oldies but goodies. You'll see why.
You know what? You can probably just go to YouTube and type in Al Bundy's dance.
Probably.
And you might say it.
You've been saying it all night. YouTube.
Matter of fact, that song is on my Spotify list.
Go with him.
Anna. Arthur Anderson. Bam! Okay, so we should probably wrap up because I don't.
Facts.
Hashtag song facts. Song facts up in your face.
Dope.
Oh boy. So I don't know. All right. So well, because it's like
I'm so distracted now because of losing all the audio.
I messed up with the video now because I'm trying to do the math in my head, and I'm like, okay.
Do math.
I don't wanna. It's hard.
Yeah, touch it.
Shit. Yeah, you did. Oh, it's like when people I don't know.
All right.
You know, like when people like people
acquaintances.
yeah, and then people just, you haven't seen them since like kindergarten, and then they come up to you, hi,
I'm your best friend.
Whoa.
So I was gonna say earlier, since I've known you, I've probably given you a hug like twice.
Yeah. Hey, what can I say? So, I have nothing to follow that up with, by the way.
I didn't have a joke.
No. You know how many times, like, well, no, my sister hugs me all the time. I was going to say, you know how many times my sister's hugged me? But she hugs me all the time.
Here's my number. Call me, baby.
Jay still texts me when that song comes up. Your sister's song is on.
I'll never forget that.
I don't know. Anyway, so thank you for joining us again. You can hear us on. I'm so like distracted now because now I'm thinking about all the work I'm gonna have to do. So you can catch us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and wherever.
That's right, we said it.
Wherever quality podcasts can be heard.
Yay! Fully.
You can catch the YouTube video if you go to YouTube. Catch out YouTube. Check out our YouTube channel.
YouTube us.
YouTube. We'll be posting up. We got. Oh, you guys! I spent like 20 hours this past weekend putting together the last of the location shoots.
Yes, what, 3 or 4?
Oh God, man. 1, 2. There's like.
Oh, there they are.
There's like no, I'm doing it in my head. There's like 5. Because we had a bonus video.
Bonuses, woo!
Which is kind of anyway. And I got as far as the finale thing that we did at the submarine, and my brain was fried. I'm like, I gotta walk away from this because I've been listening to us for too long.
I don't want to hear us anymore.
I don't want to see this shit again. Shit.
But then at the same time, you get this little voice in your head, which is me saying, "Oh, I can't wait to go do more."
I know.
I can't wait to go back on location shoots.
I know. So you can check those out if you like.
Please do.
Drop a like in our lap if you want to. Do cocaine off a stripper's penis.
If they'll let you. Don't try to do it. They won't let you.
You can go. Well, actually, you know what? This is like my horrible brain. I'm like, well, you could probably, if you have a significant other that has a penis, you could throw all kinds of things on. I'm just giving you a Saturday night.
This is awesome.
What's awesome?
You're talking about squirting cocaine off penises.
I can't anymore. I can't. Oh, shit. Oh, good night, you guys. I'm going to shut up now. Sean's going to tell you something. Tell him something. That has nothing to do with penises.
I sure as hell won't. But you all have a good everything. Penis. Schlong.